Hello YouTube, VelocitySmith81 back at it again with a new series, Random Pack Rebuilds. What is Random Pack Rebuilds, you ask? Well, we'll take random packs of sports cards, as the EA says, we'll put them in the game. Here are the rules. One pack, one season, and the first card pulled determines the team that we use for the rebuild. Now, each card's player is added to the team and has a point value. And here are the points that each player will be valued at. Again, the type of card that the player is on will determine the point value. So for example, rookies get 1 extra point for their cards. So for example, a base rookie would get them +2 to all attributes in the game. Parallels would add +2, and so on. So that's Random Pack Rebuilds. Tell me what you think, and let's rip the packs and see what we get.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? VelocitySmith81 back at it again here with another episode of Random Pack Rebuilds, and this is how we're going to do it this time around for episode 3, pack 3. In front of me, I do have 5 packs here of 2022 Mosaic Cellos, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel to see exactly which pack we're going to open to make this truly a random pack. So let's go ahead and come over to the wheel here, and we've got 5 spots for 5 packs. Go ahead and spin the wheel here. And it's slowing down. And we do get Mosaic Pack 3. So Pack 3 for Episode 3. So 1, 2, 3. That is going to be our pack for this Random Pack Rebuild. Guys, let's go ahead and get right into it and see what team we're going to get. So I hope everybody is enjoying the series. If you are, please go ahead and comment down below what you like about the series so far. And of course, if you like it, go ahead and please hit that like button. Really appreciate that. And if you like this kind of content and you want to keep watching, please consider subscribing. So let's go ahead and get into it here and see what we got going on. All right, here we go. So it looks like, all right, we've got Kyle Hamilton as a rookie here. So we're getting the Baltimore Ravens. So this will be a +2, of course, because it's a rookie and a base. So we're going to get the Ravens starting off with here. And who we're going to have helping them out? We've got Chris Jones coming in and helping them out on the D-line there. So Chris Jones. John Elway on that Baltimore offense. So he will be a legend character, or a legend player. John Elway and Lamar Jackson. And we got Stephon Diggs out at wideout. So this will definitely be very interesting already. All right, next card is going to be Nico Collins, so another pass catcher for that Baltimore Ravens squad. Next card is Cooper Kupp. So not a bad receiving core so far here for John Elway and the Ravens. We got Mean Joe Green coming off the edge. He was always a pass rusher. That'll be awesome to create and make here for this team. All right, and then we've got rookie George Karlaftis from the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. So, of course, he'll get a +2 to all of his attributes in the game. Next one's going to be Malcolm Rodriguez. Rookie card for the Lions there. All right, so first parallel is going to be a green. Let's see what we got here. Green. And it's a Bengal. It's going to be Jesse Bates the third. So a good safety out there with Kyle Hamilton. So next card is going to be a pink. It's going to be a cardinal, so that's going to be color match here, no matter what it is. Kyler Murray is going to be on this squad. Backing up, I'm guessing, Lamar Jackson and John Elway. Guessing John Elway is going to be the starter. All right, so we got the Eagles here in the pink, And that's going to be Miles Sanders as a running back for the Ravens team. All right, the next card is going to be a rookie card down there at the bottom left. Rookie card, pink parallel for the Buccaneers. And that is Logan Hall. Logan Hall. So that would be a +3 for Logan Hall, since it's a rookie and parallel. All right, so first one is going to be a touchdown masters here for the first insert. That's going to be another Kyler Murray. So +2 for this Kyler. So you got +2 for this Kyler and +2 for this Kyler. So Kyler's going to get a +4. So now Kyler actually might end up being the starter, depending on what his attributes look like by the end. We'll have to see. But then again, you'd have that John Elway there. So it looks like this is going to be a pure silver on the back. We do have a rookie card for the Washington Commanders. So is this going to be Jahan Dotson, or is it going to be someone like Fidarian Mathis? It is going to be Jahan Dotson. So this will be a +3 since it is a rookie and a parallel. But that's still a beautiful card, though, being a pure silver. All right. So with Jahan Dotson here, let's go ahead and run back down the pack here, and we'll go ahead and get put him in Madden and check out the team here. So we do have a touchdown masters here of Kyler Murray, along with a pink Kyler Murray, which is also color match. So +2 to both of those, so Kyler Murray gets +4. Miles Sanders here on the pink. Logan Hall rookie card on the pink from the Buccaneers, so that'll be a +3. Again, +1 for the rookie and +2 for the parallel. Jesse Bates here on the green. Malcolm Rodriguez rookie card base. George Karlaftis rookie card base. Mean Joe Green, legend character, or legend player. Cooper Kupp, Nico Collins, and Stephon Diggs. And of course, you do have the John Elway here. John Elway legend, along with Chris Jones and Kyle Hamilton rookie here. So this would get a +2 since it's a base and then a rookie. And then, of course, the Jahan Dotson pure silver rookie card. And for that, I'm actually just going to go ahead and sleeve that right up, to be honest, because that definitely deserves a sleeve. So I'll get a sleeve on that Dotson. So that's the team, guys. Well, those are the cards that we got, guys. So let's go ahead and put them in the game and see where we come out.
Hey, welcome in everybody here for episode 3 of the Random Pack Rebuilds. This week we have the Baltimore Ravens. And you guys saw the pack. Let's go ahead and check out the team here. So here we are, loading up here. We got some bangers here for you guys. So as you can see here, we've got legend John Elway, 99 overall. Backing him up is going to be Lamar Jackson. Of course, we have the Kyler Murray here. He did get +4 for his card, but only an 87 and third string. But yeah, a 99 John Elway. And of course, we've got the awesome receivers for him here. We got Cooper Kupp along with Stephon Diggs, both 98s respectively. And then the rookie Jahan Dotson here in the slot. Then on defense, of course, we did get the legendary Mean Joe Green, along with Chris Jones in the middle, and of course the rookie George Karlaftis. We did get Mario Rodriguez is here as well, here on right outside linebacker, and we did get Jesse Bates. So the defense also looks pretty stout at a 91 overall. So we've got a 91 overall, 91 offense, 92 defense. So good luck anybody trying to play defense on this team. Of course, they did get Roquan Smith on that trade earlier in the year. Odafe Oweh coming off the edge as well. And then, of course, the rookie Kyle Hamilton did get that +2 for his card. So not a bad not a bad start here. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and see how they look here. And of course, we'll go ahead and again, we're going to jump into the game and then we'll sim all the way and see if we get to the playoffs. So put your bets in now, everybody. And we will see how they do here. So again, guys, this has been a really fun series to put together. If you guys like what you guys see here, go ahead and smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you do like this kind of content. And again, comment in the in the comment section there if you guys like to see anything else or kind of improvements, or just comment how we're doing. Here's the New York Jets here, quarterback by Zach Wilson. Of course, they do have both offensive and rookie of the years, Zach Wilson and Sauce Gardner. But I don't think they've seen a team like this in a very long time. So we've got the Jets here again with Zach Wilson going up against legendary John Elway and the Baltimore Ravens here. So we'll jump into the game here and see how they do here for the first couple series. And there is Mr. Mark Andrews. Mandrews coming in with a 95 overall as a tight end. Looks like they're getting ready to kick off here. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. We're going to go in Super Sim here. So go ahead and see this first play real quick, and then we'll let it sim by itself. The kickoff out to start the season of Episode 3 for the Random Pack Rebuild. Go ahead and see the offense come on here. Again, Zach Wilson's going to be starting for the Jets at a 71 overall. But again, he's got that 93 throw power. So that's pretty significant. So let's go ahead and see how it looks. All right, so starting 1st and 10 on the 26. Zach Wilson's back to pass, and he's just going to quickly throw it out to, looks like number 84, Corey Davis. So 2nd and 6 now. Wilson's going to go and hand it off, looks like to Breece Hall. He gets a quick 5 yards. Now 3rd and 2 from their own 34-yard line. What is he going to do here? Zach Wilson is going to give it to Breece Hall again, and he is going to get stopped for 4th and inches by that vaunted defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Elway's getting antsy to come in. Talking to coach, says, yeah, we're going to run this ship. So 4th and inches, what is the Jets going to do? Here's the stop again by the defense. Number 18 on the stop there. They are going to punt it on 4th and inches. So we're definitely going to see this offense and what it can do. And it's going to be down at the 6-yard line. So a pretty good punt there by the Jets. And now we're going to see the legendary John Elway, 99 overall, 98 throw power. Let's see what he's going to do with the Baltimore Ravens in this playbook with Cooper Kupp and Stephon Diggs as his wide receivers. He does have Miles Sanders in the backfield as well, so he's going to keep it. Elway is starting to run it out. He's going to keep it for himself for 10 yards there. So 2nd and inches. Again, Elway was a scrambler, so he does fit this type of offense. And he's going to actually give it to Miles Sanders that time. He's going to go ahead for 4 yards. 1st and 10 on their own 20, and they are driving. Giving back to Sanders again, up the gut for a couple yards there. He's got 3 yards. So now 2nd and 7 on the 22-yard line. Robert Saleh there from the Jets trying to fire up his team. Elway now, 2nd and 7. He's going to keep it again. He's got the 1st down and more. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be holding on the offense by Patrick Ricard. So now 2nd and 3 from the 26. Got a man in motion. It's going to go ahead and back to Miles Sanders. He's going to go right up ahead again, up the gut for a 1st down. Miles Sanders himself was a 91 overall. So not a bad running back there. Elway back to pass. He's going to hit his receiver. Oh, no, he's going to drop it. 0-1 now for Elway. 2nd and 10 now on the 30-yard line. He's going to play action. He's going to throw it to Sanders, who's got a lane, and he's going to get a couple yards up there. 15 yards. 1st and 10. And the Ravens are driving. Coach is fired up. And they move those chains, so Elway does just go to his running back for a quick 15 yards. Quick dump off. Again, 1st and 10. Elway back now on his 45. What are they going to do with 1st down? Elway back. Elway throws. It looks like he's got his trusty Cooper Kupp for a couple yards there. 6 yards up to the 49-yard line now. 2nd and 4. What is Elway going to do here? Elway back. Elway throws. Elway connects. And looks like that is, I believe, Dotson for another 1st down. For another 15 yards. So they are striking. They are definitely moving the ball. Never thought you'd see Elway in a different uniform. Here we go. 1st and 10 now on the 34-yard line. And it's going to go to Sanders, who's going to cut in the inside, go to the outside there now and get another couple yards. Looks like 7 yards up to the 28-yard line. Again, Ravens are driving. Doesn't look like the Jets can stop this offense. All right, 2nd and 3. Man in motion. And it's going to be like a little dump off there. And got no yards there, so 3rd and 3 now. Elway back. Elway's going to just dump it off. And Sanders only gets to the 25. Had his outlet there in Sanders. Now 4th and 1. But of course they do have that leg in the kicker there for the Ravens. They try to set up the screen, but what a defensive play there to blow up the screen there. So they're going to go for 3. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Justin Tucker and his leg put the Ravens up 3-0. So let's go ahead and jump forward and see how the end of the game goes. So the Jets do get, looks like a safety, and so does Baltimore. Kind of a weird score, 5-9. Baltimore scores, so does the Jets. They do respond. 16-12, now 19-16 Ravens, 19-19. Looks like this is going to go down to the wire. Now overtime. Going a little back and forth here, and it's going to end, looks like, in a tie. So the final of the first game here in episode 3 of Random Pack Rebuilds is going to end in a 19-19 tie. So nobody will go home the victors. 19-19 is your final score. 222 rushing yards for the Ravens. Looks like this is going to be a very rush-heavy team. But then again, the Ravens are always a really rush-heavy team. So again, that's your final score, 19-19. Zach Wilson did have 280 yards and 1 touchdown, while John Elway finished with 194 yards and a touchdown. Miles Sanders did have 27 carries for 116 yards, while Cooper Kupp had 5 receptions for 46 yards. Stephon Diggs had 7 for 70. So go ahead and finish this out, and we'll go ahead and sim to the midway part of the season and see how they are doing. So a tie for the first time and for the first game of this episode. So again, guys, if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you guys like this kind of content as well. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And as always, try to hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Random Pack Rebuilds in the future. So here we go, week 8 now, and it looks like the Ravens are 4-2-1, so second in the division behind the Browns, currently at 5-2. So let's see if they this Ravens team can even make the playoffs. So here we go. Get those bets in. Let's see if the Ravens can finish strong and get into the playoffs. Looks like it's going quick. Week 18, and see how they did. They did get into the playoffs there with 11-5-1 as the record. Browns did win the division at 12-5. Looks like Elway's going to go against his team, the Denver Broncos, here in the wild card round. Let's go ahead and check out stats and awards for the year. So for yearly awards, MVP does go to Deshaun Watson from our division and our division winners. Elway makes number 10 in MVP voting. Coach of the year, we are not even in the top 10. So AFC Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Derrick Henry. Miles Sanders gets 3rd in the voting there. John Elway does get 5th. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Mean Joe Green, our legendary right end. He does get Defensive Player of the Year. I'm curious to see what those stats are going to look like. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Garrett Wilson of the New York Jets. And Jahan Dotson does get 9th. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Trayvon Walker of the Jaguars. And then Malcolm Rodriguez, our right outside linebacker, does get 4th in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. Karlaftis comes in at 7th. Kyle Hamilton comes in at 8th. Best quarterback is going to go to Deshaun Watson of the Browns. Elway does get 6th, while Russell Wilson gets 5th. Best running back is going to go to Derrick Henry. Miles Sanders comes in 2nd in the voting. Best wide receiver is going to go to Garrett Wilson. No Ravens there. Best offensive lineman goes to Joe Thuney. Kevin Zeitler does get 6th in the voting there. Best defensive lineman goes to Mean Joe Green. Again, our legendary lineman there. Best linebacker goes to TJ Watt. Best defensive back goes to Taron Johnson of the Bills. Best kicker, Harrison Butker. Tucker comes in 4th. All right, let's go ahead and look at the team stats here. So they were 10th in offense number 1 defense. So not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at the stats here. Elway finishes with only 3,303 yards in the air for 18 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So not too prolific for Elway as far as passing goes. Rushing, though, Miles Sanders does get 1,664 and 22 touchdowns, and Elway also gets 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Dobbins comes in with 304. So over 2,000 total, over 2,700 yards for both Sanders and Elway as far as that goes on the ground. Receiving now, Kupp actually gets 839 and 3 touchdowns. Diggs 773 and 4. Mark Andrews 737 and 2. Dotson 574 and 6. So yeah, very run heavy team. Run heavy and then defensive heavy. So you're not going to get much through the air, but you know, they get what they get. Let's look at this defense here. They did Roquan coming in with 101 tackles to lead the team. And Chris Jones leads the team for TFLs with 20. Mean Joe comes in at 17, and Odafe Oweh comes in with 13. But oh my goodness, look at the sacks here. Mean Joe Green breaks the record with 27 sacks. Odafe Oweh coming in with 8.5. George Karlaftis coming in with 8.5. Chris Jones 6.5. Rodriguez 6. Houston 5. For interceptions, Roquan coming in with 4 interceptions. Bates coming in with 3. And then tied for 2 was Queen, Peters, Hamilton, Fuller, and Humphrey. Fumbles, only a couple fumbles. And no recoveries. So not too many turnovers, but a lot of running, a lot of sacks. So now we know what we're up against here, what kind of team this is going to be. So let's go ahead and sim out this game and see how the Ravens do against the Denver Broncos in the wild card round here. So Elway in the playoffs against his former team. Never thought you'd see that as a Bronco fan. Russ Wilson and that squad make it to the playoffs. I wish they did that this year. Last time we saw the Broncos was against the Seahawks, and that was in episode 1. And I believe they did end up beating the Seahawks that game. So here is John Elway and the Ravens about to do battle with the Denver Broncos in this first wild card matchup. Again, here's the wild card look here. So we've got Baltimore against Denver, Miami against Tennessee, and that New York Jets team that we tied against our division winning Cleveland Browns. All right, looks like they're ready for the kickoff here. Let's go ahead and sim out here to the end and see how the Broncos do here against the Ravens. All right, so starting off 0-0 here. Denver quick score at 7. Baltimore does strike back with 7 of their own. So a little bit of back and forth here. Baltimore does capitalize with 14-7, 17-7 now Baltimore. Coming into the fourth quarter here, Denver does score, but Baltimore is up now by 10, 20-13. Baltimore does come ahead and do defeat the Denver Broncos 20-13. Elway beats his former team. Wilson can't believe it. Legendary John Elway defeats the Broncos in the wild card round. Hate to see it if you're a Bronco fan, but the Ravens do come out ahead in this contest 20-13. 147 rushing yards although Wilson did have 292 passing. Ravens did have that single takeaway, but they do send the Broncos home at home. So again, your final score, Ravens 20, Broncos 13. Again, Russell Wilson does end the day with 292 yards and a touchdown. Elway ends with 168 and a touchdown as well. 77.7 completion percentage rating, by the way. Miles Sanders had 18 carries for 70 yards. Cooper Kupp had 4 receptions for 44, and Diggs 3 for 62. So they will move on, and the Broncos will go home to fight another day. Alright, so advancing here. Alright, we've got the Buffalo Bills at 13-4 in the divisional. So let's see how they do here. We have yet to see this man, Patrick Mahomes, yet in any of our rebuilds. As far as playing for us, we did have to go against him in the Super Bowl in episode 1. So this time we're going against Josh Allen, who won our first Super Bowl with the Seahawks. Sorry, second Super Bowl with the Packers. So definitely go back and check out those episodes if you haven't yet. Our first episode was with the Seahawks, led by Tua. Our second episode was led by that man, Josh Allen, with the Packers in episode 2. And again, now John Elway in episode 3 here with the Baltimore Ravens. And again, we're going to be doing this every week, every Friday. So again, hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss when we upload. And there's the divisional round there. Baltimore gets number 1 Buffalo. Cleveland going against Tennessee. All right, they're getting ready to kick off. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the end and see how it all shakes out. Can they get past the divisional round and head to the AFC Championship? Let's find out. 0-0 right now. Baltimore does strike first at 7-0. Buffalo then does answer with 3. Baltimore now 14-3, 14-9 now. Buffalo up now 16-14. Now third quarter 21-19. Baltimore over Buffalo. Now in the fourth quarter, Baltimore does pour it on. 31-22, and Buffalo does hold on. Baltimore holds on and sends the Buffalo Bills home. So this road team of the Ravens are wreaking havoc in the AFC playoffs, taking down the number 1 seed Buffalo Bills. Maybe next year, Josh Allen, maybe next year. So Baltimore is going to just keep going here, chugging along. Had 2 takeaways at this time and 185 rushing. Well, you know what they say in the playoffs, you have to have a good running team and play good defense. And that's exactly what this team does. So that's your final again. Baltimore 31, Buffalo 22. Josh Allen ends the day with 260 yards and a touchdown, while Elway had 222 yards and a touchdown. Sanders did have 16 carries for 69 yards. Cooper Kupp had 4 receptions for 57 yards, while Stephon Diggs had 4 receptions for 65 yards. And they will continue to the AFC Championship. This is our first AFC team so far in the random pack rebuilds. I'm surprised not to see either Mahomes or Burrow in the playoffs here. So we're going to go ahead and sim up here to the AFC Championship, and it's against our division leading and division winning Cleveland Browns. Let's go ahead and see if they can get past the Browns here and punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. Again, place your bets. We are so far 2 for 2 in both of our other rebuilds. The Seahawks and Packers went on to the Super Bowl and won. Both, again, representing the NFC, and this is our first AFC team. Going up against Deshaun Watson and the Browns. Browns are always a good sim team in Madden. But can they get past the Ravens here? John Elway doing John Elway things. Fun fact, John Elway's been to 5 Super Bowls, winning 2 of them. And then again later on as a GM of the Denver Broncos, wins another one with Peyton Manning as a quarterback. So Elway has 3 rings. There's the championship round in the AFC, Cleveland, Baltimore, and in the NFC, Philadelphia taking on San Francisco in the NFC Championship. Who will be punching their ticket to the Super Bowl here? Let's find out. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the end of the game and see how it all shakes out. So Cleveland does strike first 7-0, 14-0 now. Cleveland 17-0. Baltimore does finally get on the board with 3. Cleveland is up now 20-3, 20-6 now. So Baltimore's trying to claw back, 13-20, 16-20, 23-20. Now fourth quarter, and the Baltimore Ravens do hold on. What a comeback. They were down 20-3 at one point, and the defense just stymied them. And they told them no more points for you. And they end up winning the AFC Championship. This Baltimore team is not a team to be trifled with. At least this defense. When they turn it on, they turn it on. So your score, Baltimore 23, Cleveland 20. And making their way to the Super Bowl. So now we are 3 for 3 as far as Super Bowl appearances. So let's go ahead and get into that. So again, Baltimore wins 23-20 over the Browns on their way to the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and see who their opponent is going to be. And we'll get into the action there. We'll watch a couple of series, as we do every time. We're going up against the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Will we be 3 for 3 for Super Bowl wins? Stay tuned. Here we go for the conclusion of Random Pack Rebuilds Episode 3, Baltimore Ravens. Here we're going to be going up against the San Francisco 49ers. It looks like we're going up against Mr. Brock Purdy himself. Mr. Irrelevant. What a story that was this year. So, again, put your predictions in the comments. Who do you think's going to win? Brock Purdy and the Niners against John Elway and the Baltimore Ravens. Who do you got? It's a rematch of a Super Bowl a couple years ago. It was Colin Kaepernick and the 49ers against Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens back then. The Ravens did beat the Niners. Back with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed in that defense. Here we go with the coin flip. Going to look down and see what, and they're going to clap because they like what they see. And then the refs are going to go ahead and take the spotlight here and wave to the crowd. Friends here are going to go ahead and talk to each other and say, hey, what's up, bro? All friendly before the game. But when this game starts, all right, so we're about ready for a kickoff here. Justin Tucker, 33 touchbacks this season. Ricard's fired up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sim and watch a couple series here. So here is the start of the Super Bowl for episode 3. And it's just another touchback. So we're going to go ahead and see the offense here. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant himself, coming on. He had 20 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, only 2,659 yards. So not that great of a year. But it is the 49ers. They have a good defense. And again, they do have Christian McCaffrey here. So these two teams are very similar. Very good running offenses, very tough defenses. So Purdy on his own 25 is going to drop back. He's going to throw to said McCaffrey. So McCaffrey gets 15 yards there on a throw by Purdy right up the middle. Now up to the 40-yard line. What can they do with first down again? They do move the chains. What a pass in between the two linebackers there. So first and 10 from the 40. Now in the shotgun. Purdy takes the snap. He fakes to McCaffrey. He's going to be looking back, and he's airing it out. And a flag on the play. What's the flag for? Pass interference on the defense. On Kyle Fuller, the slot. So now San Francisco is now in enemy territory on the 22-yard line. First and 10 under center. Purdy is going to give it to McCaffrey. He's going to bully his way up to the 14 for 7 yards. So Purdy again, second and 3 under center on the 14. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to no one. That is incomplete. Third and 3. Can the defense hold? So what can Purdy do with third down under center on the 14-yard line? He's going to take the snap and give it to McCaffrey, who's going to get stuffed by George Karlaftis in the backfield. So defense holds. It's now 4th and 6 with a great defensive play by Mr. Karlaftis. Stuffing McCaffrey. So they're going to settle for 3 points. And the kick is up, and it is good. Robbie Gould strikes first in the Super Bowl here on episode 3. Kickoff now. Taken in, and they're going to go ahead and start off here. Looks like that's Dotson, and he's going to get it up to about the 26-yard line. And now we'll get to see our offense and see how that runs. Again, John Elway in the Super Bowl is 2-3, 2 wins, 3 losses as a player, and 1 for 1, or no, 1 for 2 as a GM. They did have that loss against the Seahawks. So Elway's going to do the keeper, and he's going to get crushed. Loss of 3 yards on the keeper. Now 2nd and 13. Just absolutely demolished by the linebacker there. All right, so Elway back, 2nd and 13 now. On his own 23. What is he going to do with it? He's going to go back. He's going to throw. He's going to hit Mandrews for 4 yards. 3rd and 9. Are the Ravens going to go 3 and out here? Back to pass. Hits Sanders. And he is out of bounds. 4th and 3. So it does look like here that the Ravens are going to go 3 and out in their first series in the Super Bowl, with San Francisco leading 3-0. Again, the San Francisco 49ers defense is nothing to sneeze at for sure. So they are going to punt it away. Are they going to get good field position out of this? And they do stop McCaffrey at about the 29-yard line. Purdy back on the field. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take it from here and sim it out and see who wins. So good luck, Ravens. Let's see how they do. So the 49ers do just go down and score. Up 10-0. Baltimore does respond. Now up 17-7. San Francisco. Baltimore's clawing its way back. Now tying it. Now up 24-17. Can Baltimore hold on? Now 4th quarter. They're now up 31-17. That defense takes over, and your Baltimore Ravens are Super Bowl champions as it starts raining black and purple for your Baltimore Ravens. So there we are, guys. 3 for 3 for our random pack rebuilds. So it seems like these packs that we're opening up are creating Super Bowl champions so far, as far as the sim goes. Does anybody have any suggestions on how we can make this a little harder? But yeah, these legend characters sometimes are the X factors for sure. Some of them are way too overpowered. Let's go ahead and see who's going to be the MVP here. With some highlights. So a hard-fought battle. Marlon Humphrey with 2 interceptions and 4 tackles is going to be your MVP for episode 3 of Random Pack Rebuilds. So again, it is raining black and purple. Elway's going to hoist another Super Bowl trophy. He's up there with Roquan and Cooper Kupp. So done a little bit differently this time with a whole lot of defense and a lot of running. So not too many fireworks as far as the offense goes. But, you know, the Ravens is just a different squad. But again, that's going to do it. Ravens are going to win 31-17 over the 49ers. What do you guys think? Again, if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and put those in the comments below. Again, smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new. And, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss another Random Pack Rebuilds. We will be back next Friday. So keep an eye out, guys. And have a good night. Peace.